Part of what makes us human is our ability to know who we are on the outside and the inside. But do you know who you really are? Well, sure, you might say, I'm a simple person with a cool attitude and a likable personality. But there's more to life than those basic details. A study has also shown that people tend to make effective decisions and achieve their goals if they know who they are. If you're having trouble defining yourself, then give these methods a try. Number 1, know what you like and don't like. A lot of people would rather focus on the things they like than the things they don't like. While it is important to figure out what brings you happiness, knowing what makes you unhappy or dissatisfied is also equally useful. One way you can go about this is by putting up a list of everything you like and dislike. Your likes and dislikes can be your defining factors, or just things that make you different from other people. So it can give you a good guide and make the right choices in whatever you're doing or about to do. An activity like this can also bring out a different side of you that you didn't know existed, so give it a try. Number 2, examine your strengths and weaknesses. Similar to likes and dislikes, knowing your strengths and weaknesses can also make you excel in certain aspects of your life. Your strengths can be the best defining factor of yourself, or just generally an area that you're good at, while weaknesses are areas you feel you're not so good at, which means you need an improvement in these aspects. Sometimes one's strength can be a specific talent, so your ability to identify that talent can determine your path in life. The good thing about knowing your strengths and weaknesses is that it makes your decisions easier. By highlighting areas you're good and bad at, you tend to utilize the parts which are good faster, and at the same time improve the bad ones. Number 3, know what brings you comfort. Humans tend to learn better when they're in their comfort zones, but we can also learn more when we are feeling low. Just think about the last time you felt down or stressed. How did you seek comfort? Or rather, what made you feel better? If you can find what brings you joy whenever you're down, then you can tell a lot about yourself as a person. Number 4, record your thoughts and emotion. Another great way to know yourself better is to observe and record your thoughts and how they make you feel. If you constantly do this, then you'll be able to place a bigger picture on the topics that constantly pop into your mind or the mood you find yourself in during certain periods. Number 5, take a personality test. This is also a good way to learn a lot more about yourself as a person. Although not everyone likes to be categorized, I assure you it's a great way to examine how you relate with other people. The best part is that it can be done online, so you don't have any excuse for not giving it a try. Just whip out your phone and you're going to be done in no time. Number 6, ask yourself if you're proud of your life. Many people tend to forget that in this life, we have a purpose, and that purpose is legacy. Always ask yourself what legacy you're going to be remembered for if you were to pass away right now. If you're proud of the person you turned out to be, then you clearly understand a lot about yourself. By asking yourself this simple question, you always remain true to yourself and your goal. Number 7, ask yourself what would you do with enough money? In the world today, there's a lot of imbalance, especially in the economy, and a fine line between the rich and poor. But what if somehow everyone had an unlimited source of funds? How would they spend it? Would they spend it on themselves or other people? You may not know this, but the way you spend your money says a lot about your personality. There's also the fact that a person's true personality comes to light when they have a lot of money. Now, I can't give you this unlimited source of funds, but what I can explain to you is this. On a piece of paper, write down the first thing that comes to your mind when you imagine yourself with unlimited funds. You can also write how you would spend your day with infinite money. Number 8, know if you're an introvert or an extrovert. If you did take a personality test, then you would most likely have been assessed on introversion and extroversion. These are terms used to describe the source of your energy in life, which could be from the internal or external world. Introverts get their energy from an inner world of memories, ideas, thoughts, and reactions. They are generally reserved, but often spend time with about 1 or 2 other people they share a deep connection with. While an extrovert gets their energy from interacting with the external world, and they are easily excited and love being around people or engaging in a variety of activities. People often describe an introvert trait as being shy or withdrawn, while extroverts are considered sociable and outgoing, but research has shown us that this simply isn't the case. Studies believe that no one is 100% introvert or extrovert, but rather, under certain conditions, they could lean to one or the other. Number 9, think about what you do when you're alone. People say that what you do when you're with others says a lot about you, but the same applies to when you're alone. Let me break it down for you. We often see social or peer groups as influences to behave in a certain way. But who is the closest person to you? Of course, it's you. You define who you are and how you behave, and there's no greater way to figure that out than when you're alone. In this case, how you behave matters. Are you always happy even when no one is around? Are you a quiet person? Do you fantasize or daydream? Consider knowing these things and you'll understand yourself better. And that's our video, guys. We'd like to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And don't forget to like this video and turn on the notification bell for future content. We'll see you there.